until at this point every one of us knew that diabetes is not curable. The patient has got to sustain this ailment during the existence. Hi, it's Eric here again. I am back to review the popular product called the Big Diabetes Lie. You'll find all my thoughts outlined in the video. In this video you're going to find a little bit of information about what you can expect from the product, some of the pros and cons, as well as my overall thoughts on it. Here's our test. Enjoy. However, scientific research never ever presents up the International Council for Truth in Medicine statements which they have lastly crumbled the challenging nut. They may have obtained a state-of-the-art resolution for all forms of diabetes. The adult start of having diabetes is due to high levels of glucose from the bloodstream. The end result is always that abnormal carbs and glucose starts to be eliminated from your physique via the pee. This greater volume of sugar while in the bloodstream is likewise regarded as brought on by abnormal amount of carbs within the eating plans. Glucose will come from your food items you try to eat and is also furthermore created with your liver and muscle tissues. Your blood vessels bears the glucose to every one of the cells with your body. Insulin can be a chemical, a hormonal agent, created by the pancreas. The pancreatic relieves insulin to the blood vessels. Insulin helps the blood sugar from food items go into the cells. Should your physique does not make ample insulin, or when the hormone insulin does not function the way it really should, blood sugar can't get into your own tissue. It keeps within your blood vessels instead. Your blood sugar amount then gets as well large, causing prediabetes or diabetes. You will find several approaches to manage diabetes, along with the most critical just one includes the hormone insulin shots as well as transforming someone's lifestyle. Diabetes is characterized by large blood sugar levels ranges. The ideal method to manage or treatment diabetes is through using an organic approach. Recovering diabetes in a natural way is every single efficient, in particular having type 2 diabetes. To produce positive that your human body will perform adequately for your extended time. Commence residing healthy as soon as possible. Starting these days will help your body battle off signs and symptoms of numerous illnesses and conditions. Some factors which will guide to an early onset of diabetes mellitus contain an inadequate diet. Some ailments are hereditary, therefore you can still be at risk. By keeping wholesome, you might be supporting your entire body to get capable of regulate the signs and symptoms if they oncoming. Cut loose from this incapacitating diabetes and spend money on your pleasure and well-being. Don't hold out until finally your own diabetes mellitus is totally out of control. Pharmaceutical corporations happen to be quelling this fax for many years. Drug companies stand to shed vast amounts of bucks in earnings if diabetics study the reality regarding their ailment and start using these affordable and far a lot more effective methods to undo their type 2 diabetes, change hypertension and steer clear of the many horrible diabetes troubles ready for them in the future. Your system will probably let you understand the disorder by supplying you the following signs or symptoms and symptoms: recurrent urination. If there is abnormal sugar in the blood vessels, urination is more repeated. Mainly because when the hormone insulin isn't working or non-existent, the renal system are certainly not able to clean the sugar back again to the bloodstream. The renal system try and get more drinking water from your blood vessels in order to skinny the glucose. This keeps the vesicle complete and may hold you going to the bathroom. Blurred vision, itchy and even dried up pores and skin, frequent bacterial infections or bruises and pains which have a lengthy therapeutic intervals, are usually as well signs that something is mistaken. Numb feeling or perhaps tingling. This usually commences in feet, legs, or maybe the palms. This signal is named neuropathy. It comes about slowly as regularly increased glucose in the blood of humans damage the nervous composition with the physique. This happens largely within the arms and legs, and may trigger ache. Diabetes form 2 includes a gradual oncoming. This means it truly is so progressive that individuals are often not aware of the event and the ailment. Weak spot or fatigue. The meals that any of us eat consists of blood sugar, which is delivered to your system where blood insulin is believed to aid within its transform so it might be employed in the body from the human body. Cells consequently utilize it to create the vitality that we need. While insulin is not present or when there is no reaction while in the tissue to insulin, next the blood sugar stays on outside the house from the tissue. The body will probably develop into deprived and afterwards you are going to come to feel fatigued and also fragile. Unquenchable desire. Since the physique tries to receive rid of the extra blood sugar levels, and it is getting as much water out of your insider technique, you really feel that you just cannot consume enough drinking water even though you are consuming a lot additional water than regular. Nowadays, most people through diabetes are merely managing the signs or symptoms and never attending to the basis from the difficulty. Additionally, a lot of drugs provided to diabetes sufferers are compounding difficulties instead of getting to the source. The most effective strategy to deal with diabetes would be to get to the basis triggers. However, will not allow diabetes regulate your lifetime. There's a confirmed way to get rid of a person's diabetes in the miracle manner. Diabetes may be remedied naturally now when drugs isn't the very best. The ICTM created and even directed through Max Siptorov, these are a bunch compatible doctors and overall health pros who make an effort to provide you the most up-to-date medical results and newest wellness treatment methods within an uncomplicated to read through and use structure. The medically established treatment options they gather ought to operate superior, better, and cost considerably less than prescribed drugs or needles typically approved by nearly all medical professionals. Pursuing the program step by step, The Big Diabetes Lie, will certainly treatment your own diabetic issues these days. The Big Diabetes Lie is 100% all natural. With this particular prepare, never once again hear the doctors say, this can be the way it's likely to be, for the relaxation of your existence and there's no treatment. You can last but not least free of charge yourself of diabetes eternally. The Big Diabetes Lie will work so properly, in particular with regard to type 2 diabetes patients, is because it performs in the mobile stage and covers an essential challenge that each type 2 suffering from diabetes has. Your tissue basically tend not to approach blood sugar like they must, and these nutrients assist your entire body metabolize blood sugar much more competently. The human body can slowly start out to make its very own blood insulin yet again. Blood glucose degrees definitely will go back again to standard. The plan definitely will lessen the suffering and struggling brought on by diabetes. There will be no more worries about getting rid of your eyesight, getting a heart stroke, being overweight, body organ breakdown, erection failure, and heart ailment. To learn more related to treating diabetes eternally and increasing the standard of your daily life, The Big Diabetes Lie is exactly what you need. The Big Diabetes Lie is not a scam. The ICTM is convinced you should know the truth regarding their healthcare program, meals and medication process, and health coverage. You need to learn with regards to the variety of less hazardous, less expensive and quicker procedures aside from medication, treatments or medical procedures for managing and conquering your own diabetes. They'd like to give you this structure of data that you simply are able to use to start your route to well-being today. The Big Diabetes Lie is a product that will permanently eliminate diabetes. It is one of the holistic method which demonstrates a number of strategies that work the best without causing diabetics to undergo some sort of a trouble. As there are many people who has employed the use of the 7 steps to help to permanently reverse the effect of their diabetes, I will implore you not to let this opportunity skip you because you might not be able to find this type of cure anywhere else. Get a copy of this product and you will be glad you invested in it. Well, only you can make it happen. If you're ready to try the program, you can get started by simply clicking on the link in the description below, articletrafficlink.com/bigdiabeteslie, to learn all of the details about the program. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for checking out my review. Wishing you the best, see you next time.